And I row with people, against people with two legs, because I'm not an amputee that started rowing. I'm a rower that was an amputee. Therefore, I had all the skills, and it really didn't make sense for me to do Paralympics. My name is Fred Southwick. I live in Gainesville, Florida. And in September 18th, 2012, I suffered an above-the-knee amputation. Losing a leg, people say, and I agree, is equivalent to someone dying in the family or a divorce. It's a very profound personal experience. And it was a slow process. At the beginning, you're really beaten down. You feel like you're not going to get out of this hole. It turns out that when you have a loss like this, you should never want to be alone. Recovering from this absolutely needs teamwork. So rather than focusing on my loss, I focused on getting better. I focused on improving, focusing on building my muscle strength. And that really helped in my recovery. My first prostheses were a carbon fiber hard socket. What would happen each time, it would get very loose, and you'd have to use lots of socks. And then when I would row, my leg would hypertrophy a little bit, and then the socket would really hurt. And the problem with a hard socket is the edge of the socket digs into your groin, and when you row, you want to lean way forward, and it would dig in and it would restrict my motion, but nothing would relieve that. And I just happened to be looking on the internet, and I saw Martin Bionics, and I saw that they had an open socket where you could use your straps to adjust the tightness of the socket, and it wouldn't hurt. The other thing is the hammock allows you to sit on the seat very nicely. With the hard socket, I had to be careful. I had to sit a little forward of the seat so I didn't catch the socket on the seat. This socket doesn't have any restriction. The strap is lower down and you can get a full motion, and now I can row naturally for the first time, and it is made, I would say, about 10 seconds per 500 meters faster as a consequence of this socket. When you row, you have to be very relaxed, and you have to flow, become one with the boat. So it's a form of actually meditation. The good rower sees themselves outside of the boat and sees how they're moving with the boat. When I'm on the water, I forget I even have an amputation. All I think about is rowing, and it feels normal. I can tell you that rowing is the closest thing to having two legs that I've experienced.